Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson. Today we'll be talking about sulfur and its compounds. This topic will be broken down into so many lessons. So ensure to like and subscribe to our channel so that you can get notified as we upload subsequent lessons of the same topic. So sulfur and its compounds once again is a topic. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to identify sulfur as an element and state how sulfur occurs. That's one of the objectives of this lesson. Explain the extraction of sulfur by fresh process, and then state the physical and chemical properties of sulfur. So please take note of these objectives. If at the end of the lesson you cannot meet up with these objectives, you need to take the lesson again. Otherwise, the aim and objectives of taking the lesson has been defeated. So sulfur is in group 8 of the periodic table together with oxygen. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, and then 3s2, 3p4. That's the electronic configuration of sulfur. It is a yellowish solid, and then it exists in the following ores: copper pyrite, iron pyrite, zinc blende, copper glans, galena. It's also present in tetraoxosulfate 6 salts, trioxosulfate 6 salts, and then it exists as free sulfur deposit on the ground. Also, it majorly occurs free in places like US, Japan, etc. So these are some ores of sulfur. And then sulfur is free sulfur deposit is extracted by the Frasch process. It was named after a French engineer and chemist called Hermann Frasch in 1891. He developed the process in 1891. So how does the Frasch process works? First, holes are drilled into the sulfur bed, and then a sulfur pump consisting of 3 concentric steel pipes are driven through the hole. Superheated water at 180 degrees Celsius is pumped down through the outer pipe to melt the sulfur. Hot compressed air is blown in through the inner pipe, as the inner pipe, to force the sulfur through the middle pipe. So this is schematic diagram of the Frasch process. As you can see, this is the outer pipe where superheated water is pumped through, and then this is the inner pipe where hot compressed air is blown through. So the essence of this pipe is so that this melted sulfur is forced through the middle pipe, as you can see here, to the exterior. Okay, what are the physical properties of sulfur? Sulfur is a yellow solid that exists in 2 forms. It can be amorphous, and then it can be crystalline. So we have crystalline forms of sulfur and amorphous form of sulfur. We're talking more about the allotropy of sulfur in the next lesson. Okay, number 2, it is insoluble in water, but it is soluble in a liquid we call carbon 4 sulfide, and it's also soluble in toluene as a methylbenzene. Sulfur is a bad conductor of heat and electricity. its melting point is between 95 degrees Celsius and 119 degrees Celsius, and it boils at 444 degrees Celsius. Okay, sulfur bonds in air to form sulfur 4 oxide, as you can see in this equation. So when sulfur is heated in air, sulfur 4 oxide is formed. Sulfur reacts with hydrogen to form hydrogen sulfide gas. So sulfur reacts with hydrogen to form hydrogen sulfide gas. You can see the state of the sulfur is in the liquid state. So invariably, you need to bubble hydrogen gas through liquid sulfur, melted sulfur. So it will react to form hydrogen sulfide gas. Sulfur reacts with carbon to form carbon 4 sulfide. This reaction occurs in an electric furnace because carbon is in the solid state and sulfur also is in the solid state. Powdered forms of the reactant are mixed and then introduced into an electric furnace. The electric furnace does the heating to form vapors of carbon 4 sulfide. Carbon 4 sulfide, by the way, is very poisonous and inflammable. Okay, sulfur also reacts with metals to form the corresponding sulfide. For example, sulfur powder will react with iron filings to form iron 2 sulfide. So you need to heat both of them together in the absence of air. You get deposit of iron 2 sulfide. Okay, sulfur acts as a reducing agent when it reacts with concentrated tetraoxosulfate 6 acid and trioxonitrate 5 acid. So with concentrated tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, sulfur would form sulfur 4 oxide and water. So in this particular reaction, sulfur is oxidized to sulfur 4 oxide and tetraoxosulfate 6 is reduced to the same sulfur 4 oxide. And then when it reacts with trioxonitrate 5 acid, tetraoxosulfate 6 acid will be formed, water and then nitrogen 4 oxide will be formed as well. These are the chemical properties of sulfur. Should in case you have any question concerning this lesson, endeavor to use the comment section below. I would respond in about 24 hours. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can get notified when we upload subsequent videos on this particular topic.